What are source maps and how do they debug JavaScript? Imagine trying to fix a puzzle where all the pieces are jumbled and some are tiny. That's what debugging minified or compiled JavaScript feels like without source maps. They are like a map that shows you the original source code behind the transformed version. When developers build websites, they often compress or combine JavaScript files to make pages load faster. This process is called minification, and it removes spaces, shortens variable names, and merges files. While this speeds things up, it makes debugging a nightmare because error messages point to the compressed code, not the original. That's where source maps come in. They are special files that connect the minified code back to the original code written by the developer. Think of them as a translation guide that tells the browser exactly where each piece of code came from. During the build process, tools like Babel, Webpack, or TypeScript compiler create these source maps. They include details about the original file names, variable names, and the exact line and column numbers. When the minified file loads in a browser, it has a comment at the end that points to its source map file. For example, it might say #source mapping URL is equal to app, min, JS, map. The browser then fetches this source map automatically. Modern browsers like Chrome, Firefox, and Edge use these maps to show you the original source code in their developer tools. So when an error pops up, instead of seeing a confusing stack trace in compressed code, you see the real file and line number where the problem exists. This makes fixing bugs much easier. You can also set breakpoints and step through your code as if you were working with the original files. Error reports from production environments become clearer because source maps translate the minified stack traces back to the original code. This is especially helpful when debugging code written in languages like TypeScript that compile to JavaScript. In short, source maps are essential tools that connect your optimized production code with your original source files. They help you find and fix bugs faster, making your development process smoother and more efficient. Without them, debugging would be like trying to read a secret code without a key.